Hey everybody, welcome to this video guide for Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered on the Xbox Series X. Today we are completing Fort Wolcott, the Captain Kidd mission, and getting 100% synchronization on it. And to do so, you need to make sure you perform 3 ledge assassinations, you achieve a minimum kill streak of 3, and you limit your health loss to 33%. Now, before we do get started on the actual memory, I would like to mention that you can take advantage of the time codes to jump around to whatever specific section of the video you may like, so that way you can just get to what you need. And before we do get started on this mission specifically, you need to make sure you are collecting your peg leg trinkets so that way you can actually access this mission. So go ahead and click the card on the top right if you are in need of a collectible guide. Otherwise, purchase the maps in the game so that way you can access the peg leg trinkets in all 4 areas of the game. Alright, let's go ahead and get started with the memory. Alright, so starting off the memory, of course, we're going to be headed over to the Aquila. We are going to be talking to the shipmaster or co-captain, whatever his name is, and then we are going to be selecting Fort Wolcott. Remember, this is the first of 4, or well, technically 5 Captain Kidd missions, and you only need to collect 1 peg leg trinket to start this one up.
Fort doesn't look as abandoned as it should. Looks occupied as can be.
I will need something to draw their attention then. Once you lose sight of me, wait for 10 minutes, then bombard the fort. I will slip out under cover of the shelling.
Aye, aye, sir. Sounds a trifle dangerous, but I'm sure you're up to it. I doubt they let convicted pirates like old Lucky Lem out of his cell much, so if his little scroll is anywhere, it's there.
Alright, so now we are starting up the memory, and the first optional objective is to perform 3 ledge assassinations. So we are going to be continuing on heading through the area, heading through the level, and looking out for any opportunity to perform a ledge assassination. The 3 opportunities are kind of in your face, I'm going to be honest. They are pretty hard to miss, but there is one that I'd say you want to be careful not to miss. You can easily avoid it, so you just got to watch out for any opportunity really, and you shouldn't have too much trouble. We're coming up to our first opportunity right now. He is at the top of this vantage point slash tower. I'm not exactly sure what you'd call this, but there is the ledge assassination right there. And now we are continuing to the corner here where we're going to have a quick cutscene of Connor looking over through the fort, seeing all of the men, and then heading over down the rope to the left side and heading into this warehouse. I think it's a warehouse. Yeah, he's just heading into the warehouse through the window, and then we are on to our secondary section. So you can see we are going to be waiting for this guard right over here. They're going to turn around, and then we are going to chase after them. You can whistle, or you can just let them go closer to you. I prefer to whistle, so that way they will be near me, and we're just waiting for the kill. We are just waiting for them to come up to us, and then bam, there is the assassination, and now we are continuing on. It is a fairly linear path moving forward here. You only need to watch out for a few guards down on the bottom level, but they should be easily taken out. You can see there's one right below here. A quick drop assassination kills them, and then after they are taken out, we're going to continue on the path laid out in front of us, heading over to the right to get on top of the ledge over here. Once we get into the second area, there are 3 enemies. There are 2 on the ground, and there is 1 on the area above, and that is the enemy we are going to get our second ledge assassination on. So once the area is clear, go for a kill on the guard over here. Try and get them behind this barrier so that way no other guards see them. And then now is honestly a good opportunity to go for a ledge assassination. However, I wanted to play it safe and take out the other guard that is on the ground. So I went up behind them and took them out. So let's go ahead and take care of them. Once the coast is clear, get behind them and then go ahead and assassinate them. And with this enemy taken care of, there are no more enemies to worry about, and we can get behind the guard that we are going to perform the ledge assassination on. I would recommend just waiting for the guard at this position, wait for them to return, and then take them out with the assassination, and then bam, that is 2 out of 3 ledge assassinations completed. And then now we are going to be continuing on to those things hanging off of the ceiling in the middle. Pardon my poor parkour, I don't know what was going on there, those inputs were weird. We were going to head over to these hanging items. I don't even know what these necessarily are. They look like coffins to me, but like, I know they're not coffins, right? Like, I'm not exactly sure what they are, but that's besides the point. We are going to continue on traversing over to the opposite side of the room and into this window. Now, once you have arrived in this area, you're kind of in the clear. You don't need to worry about too many enemies. You just need to continue to traverse the path that is laid out in front of you. Maybe don't do what I'm doing here and mess up, and maybe just follow the path that I am taking right here and then back eject from the window. You didn't need to fall to the ground like I did, but you know, do you. You know what I mean? Do you. Now, once we are in this room, we're going to head across the chandeliers. You want to avoid the guards on the bottom. I think you'll actually fail if they spot you potentially, so, you know, don't do that. Just don't do that. And once we have made it past the second chandelier, we are going to back eject once again and then continue through the next window. And after you are through this window, you're going to be coming across the final of the 3 ledge assassinations. So you're going through this attic here, or bedroom, I suppose, and then go ahead and grab that chest if you feel like it. Once you do make it out of the window, we're going to locate the final ledge assassination target. We're going to take them out, and then we are going to continue on into the next room where there's going to be a brief cutscene, and then we are going to be locating the final map fragment. There isn't anything you need to worry about when it comes to 100% synchronization in this section, so don't worry, you don't need to worry about your health, you don't need to get a kill streak. All we're doing is proceeding with the objective. So go ahead and make sure that these enemies aren't spotting you and you are taking them out silently. You can see I was prepared to use a bow, but just don't use a bow. Let this guard turn around and then go ahead and perform a regular assassination on them, and then perform a double drop assassination on these enemies, and then we're headed into the jail cell where our objective is located. So go ahead and do that, and then we will continue on after we have looted the map fragment.
It lies under the eagle's bed.
Let's see what you got, rebel.
Alright, now it is time for us to escape, and it is at this point that you want to make sure you are taking minimal damage. So when it comes to this enemy, make sure you counter them perfectly. You're going for the disarm, which is the A button when you are countering. So that is going to ensure you don't take any damage from them. And then continuing on, we just need to make sure we don't run into any fire, and we are very careful around enemies. We do come across a big group of enemies, which is where we get our other 100% synchronization objective for getting a kill streak, but that is in a little bit. Right now, we are just following the path that is laid out for us, making sure we do not run into fire, and we are going to do pretty good. We're going to have no problem getting through this area. It's fairly linear, and it is right in your face. Once you do get to this section here, there's going to be a large group of enemies, and it is the perfect opportunity for you to get a kill streak of 3. Right here, I got lucky, and I did a combo of 2 attacks, and the kill streak of 3 was easily completed by getting 1 more kill right after. So hopefully you're lucky like me. Otherwise, just continue to kill. Kill streaks are pretty easy in this game, to be honest, so you shouldn't have too much trouble with that. You did see I took a little bit of damage in the fight, but I didn't lose more than 33% of my health, so I had no problem there. Alright, now at this point, you basically just need to follow the path that is laid out for you to escape. You just want to make sure you don't lose any of your health by running into flames or anything like that, and you have a minute to escape, so you honestly have a lot of time. You saw I messed up back there, but you know, whatever, I didn't know the path. Can you blame me? Can you blame me for not knowing which way to go? And yeah, you really just got to continue to the mission marker and you're pretty much good. Like once you arrive here, that is the end of the memory. You've gone to the water and you will arrive on your ship shortly after. And that is 100% synchronization acquired as long as you made sure to complete all the objectives like I did.
You're late, Captain.
Those occupying the fort were less than thrilled by my presence.
And?
And what?
The damn scroll, you muckworm. Was it there?
That it was, Mr. Faulkner.
Alright, that is the end of this memory. I hope that I was able to help you out with this video guide. If you did enjoy the video, please do consider dropping a like, especially if I was able to help you. It lets me know it was a good guide and I should be doing more videos like this. And if you did enjoy the content specifically, maybe my commentary, my editing style, anything about this video, anything about my channel, honestly, definitely consider sticking around and subscribing because I'm going to continue to post more and more content like this in the future, and I'm not slowing down anytime soon. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a great day. I'll see you in the next one.